And then, like I said, the cookie was the only thing that got me because it was warm. Like, it was a warm, soft cookie. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, now who are y'all gonna turn down warm, soft cookie in any form? I'll just leave it open. In any form, whatever that means to you, it's always hard to turn down warm, soft cookie, man. It just is. I don't care who you are.
You are about to experience the result of hard work and dedication from the City of Champions, Cleveland's own, 90th's finest. Self-made, hard-working entrepreneurs, unequivocally raw, no holds barred. This is Epiphany Media.
The answer so raw. Hey, speaking of warm cookies, man, I've been going to that spot. I swear all week. The spot I get the warm cookies. Like, all week consistently. Like it's an addiction. It's like so close to the job. It's like I gotta go get a warm cookie, man.
Hey, it's hard to resist, man. Right?
Yeah.
It's literally what the intro says, so it must be true.
I'm talking about I went Friday for sure, Saturday again. I think I went like on Tuesday or Wednesday or something. Like it's out of control. I should have one right now. Real. But we're glad y'all back. Y'all tuned in for another episode of the Epiphany Media Podcast. That's our show. Yeah, that's the name we're going with. Been going with, but it's just weird to say.
It is weird.
Well, yeah, I'm glad y'all tuned in once again.
Like, it gotta be. I know it's out there, but it gotta be like companies that have the same names of their products, like Vice Grips, right? Like Vice Grips is actually the name of the company and the name of the product. So that's what we are. We're Vice Grip.
It can be confusing if you want a I don't know, a wrench, but it's made by Vice Grips, but you try to tell somebody I want the Vice Grips wrench.
Or even like Escalator. Like, a lot of people don't know that Escalator is actually a brand, but it's been used so much as the name of it, then the brand, like, no one knows that.
Yeah, that's like Miracle Whip.
Is it? Is Miracle Whip the thing?
Is Miracle Whip mayonnaise or not?
Oh, I don't know. I think it's two different things, right?
I don't eat any of them, so I can't confirm or deny. Man,
I think it's two different things. I mean, shit. What do I know? What up, y'all?
Hey, it's a weird Sunday without football or the Browns.
Zero football. It's Andrew said it's not Mayo. Mayo and Miracle Whip is two different things.
Oh, see, that's what I'm saying. I couldn't confirm or deny. Thank you for letting us know. But it looked the same. Like, what's the difference? Like, cause you know how they say, you got salad. Like, some people call it salad dressing. Some people call it mayonnaise. People call it Miracle Whip. So what's the difference?
I don't know. I know that Mayo is better than Miracle Whip is all I do know. I don't know what's the difference. No idea.
Man, I remember the day I stopped eating Miracle Whip, Mayo, whatever you want to call it. Like, I was at church and we had bologna and mayo sandwiches, and I was just eating. I had like 3 or 4 sandwiches, and then I got home. I felt real sick, and I threw up. And all I seen was mayo and bologna.
So you stopped eating bologna too?
Yeah, I was done.
All right, as long as you stopped eating them both. So it might have been a bologna or it might have been a mayo. It was church sandwiches, so you probably was like sitting out.
Like, I was getting them while they were made. Like, I think I ended up having the flu or something. Is what it was.
Well, that's why so that was the beginning of the end or the beginning of getting all your burgers plain and shit, huh?
You know what? Hey, I didn't I didn't start eating lettuce, tomato, and onion and all that type of stuff on my burger. So I was at least, I think I was like 23, 24. It was just, I didn't know what I was missing at the time. Now I eat a lot of stuff that I didn't, especially when it has to do with like veggies. But I ate veggies, but not like Brussels sprouts and asparagus and stuff like that. I didn't eat when I was a little kid. I didn't even eat chili when I was a little kid. Like I'm like, that's just weird. It got beans in there. And then the first time I had it, I'm like, this kind of tastes like, taco, like taco a little bit type of flavor. Like, why I ain't been never eating this before? Or why haven't I eaten this before if I want to be
Want to show up that private school education.
yeah. But I mean, a normal conversation, if somebody talks to me proper in every sentence that they give me, like I can't trust them. It's weird.
You ever see that video of I guess it's like a news lady, and it's probably like a TikTok video or something, and then like they challenge her to go to like fast food restaurants and order using her like newscaster voice instead of like her regular voice.
Oh man.
Man, it's the funniest thing ever. So it's like pull up to the drive, like hello, this just in. I would like a whatever. And that'll be all. And the girl's like, it's like, are you okay? Yes, I'm okay, of course. Why do you ask that? So why are you talking like that? Like, what's happening right now? It's one of the funniest videos ever.
You said, why are you talking like
that? Are you okay? Y'all haven't seen, I don't know how to find that video, but y'all happen to stumble across it. It's hilarious.
But what if he was working at Burger King and Sharon Reed just pulled up on you like that?
Oof. Whatever you want, lady. Whatever, keep talking to me. Whatever.
Would you give her that flame broiled?
Back in my Burger King days, for sure.
So you had to clarify. You always got to clarify.
Have to clarify. For sure. Sharon Reed, Sharon Reed's so cold. The funniest thing about that is, I remember when we had D-Hawk on, it's just like out of the blue. He's just a Cleveland guy, out of the blue. At the end of the interview, he's like yeah, but it's something to Sharon Reed. I'm like, oh. This is a regional thing. This is a regional admiration for this lady.
She haven't been in the city in so long.
Never, yeah. It's a regional thing.
I haven't watched the news in so long. I don't even know who on there. If I watch it, I'll be like, who is this?
Yeah, no idea, but everybody knows Sharon Reed is past and present. Angel said, I got sick. Oh, Red Baron pizza. I have not eaten it since. It's been like 20 years. See, a lot of the stuff is user error, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, you probably ain't cooked the pizza long enough.
But it's already cooked. That's the thing. It's a frozen pizza. It's already cooked.
No, you still got to cook it. Because the dough be soft still. The meat might be, but the dough will be soft. You eat raw dough. Like, you're not supposed to eat raw cookie dough because it make you sick.
I'm sure she put it in there for enough time to cook the dough.
Hey. Sometimes you don't put it in the oven long enough. Sometimes. Regina said Miracle Whip has less, and mayo or real mayonnaise it's real.
What? So it's like a altered version of mayo, which is
so
like a lighter or something.
Miracle Whip got less fat in the eggs. That's why mayo tastes better because it's worse for you, I'm assuming. Regina said I got sick on Fritos and Pepsi, so never again.
Man, you got salt, like you were drinking salt with your Pepsi, which is horrible.
It probably like foam up or something. Yeah, you probably would get sick eating those things together. Yeah, I don't find that hard to believe at all. Angel says to Regina, that's a shame that both are so good. Regina said, I worked at BK for 3 years and I never really ever ate there. Doesn't ever sound good. Yeah, it doesn't sound great now. Like from working there. I've had it a couple of times, but when I first stopped working there, It was like years and years before I ever ate anything from there.
Yeah,
And
that
it ain't the
sounds
same
good.
when you can go back there and make your own food exactly the way you want it, and then now you got to order off of a menu or something. It just ain't the same.
What's up, Ashley?
Man, we say Ashley here in a long time. How are you? Hope all is well. Mayo is nasty. Erica, what you put on your
Yeah, I must definitely agree.
what you put on your sandwich? Would you like a honey mustard or just random conversation? Kind of weird. You put like mustard. I hope you don't use mustard because mustard is disgusting though.
But look though, honey mustard is alright, but most things are mayo based, like some of these sauces.
Right.
Most of it is mayo based, but I just can't eat plain mayo. It's just nasty.
Oh, there's no plain mayo, but so you can eat like shit, I don't know, some kind of variation. Can you eat like I don't know, like an aioli sauce?
Yeah, aioli's good, pretty good.
You know what I'm saying? Okay.
Hey, so what are we talking about today?
Oh, we want to talk about that thing you sent me, man.
Oh, okay.
And I thought it was funny. Can you pull it up? Like while you're on that screen?
No, I don't think I can pull it up on my side. I think because you the host, you got to do it on your side.
I can. Well, I ain't gonna put the picture up there because dude face on there is just funny. But I read what happened or whatever.
Yeah.
Virginia said, I haven't worked at BK since '99. You still don't eat there? Well, I don't hate them. Virginia, that's how you hate them. You had bad experiences there. You're like, never again.
I remember they gave out the free fries.
I mean, you missed cheesy tots and all that time. Cheesy tots are amazing.
They did have good French toast sticks and Cinny buns.
Yeah, Miss Cinnamon, yeah.
Yeah, those are pretty good. I'll say that.
I don't know.
That's what kept me full during in high school.
The breakfast, you go back for the breakfast?
Yeah. But I was eating so much, like I took a bite of the sandwich and I just threw up. Like, ugh.
I was
Fruits and veggies is all I need. And oatmeal nowadays.
I was trading Burger King food for McDonald's food when I was in high school. We would I don't want to incriminate. I don't know what's the statute of limitations on burger theft, but it would be taking like food like sausage or whatever from like the night, like I would close and then cook it at home and then take it to school, and I would swap it for that McDonald's cocaine laced orange juice. That McDonald's orange juice has crack in it. Very good.
I know somebody who in high school, old friend from high school, they was working at Wendy's and they sold a whole bag of Wendy's chicken nuggets. A whole bag.
Damn.
Like the manager came out and was like, yeah, somebody been stealing chicken nuggets. Who is it? He said nothing, but I guess he had them at home in the freezer. His father saw him. He was like, hey, don't be stealing these again. But he was like, turn on the hot grease.
Don't be stealing them again. These are probably fine. Don't do it again though. That's funny. Andrew said mustard is good. Mustard is not good. Like yellow mustard is not good. It's not like can't convince me. Stadium mustard, Bergman's, Cleveland's own is great.
Never had it.
Oh, you crazy? Really?
Yeah, I never had it.
That's just good.
Many times I've been to the ballpark, I never.
Nigga, that's all on Dollar Dog night. That's all nigga, I don't put no mustard or ketchup. It's only Bergman's. Stadium mustard go hard. Hey, McDonald's orange juice do got crack in it. I want to reiterate and specify that it does.
See, I like I like Burger King's better because they come in a box. Nobody touched it.
Yeah, I'm not saying. I mean, that's fine, but that's just Minute Maid. But that McDonald's stuff is sprinkled with something.
Yeah, they said McDonald's Coca Cola is like they keep it at a certain temperature and carbonated a certain way or something, so it tastes better at McDonald's or something.
I believe it. Yes, I believe that.
Yeah.
I believe it. Virginia said, before I go back to the other comment, I love all mustards. I never tried that Cleveland mustard. Sounds interesting. Ask Angela about it. Uh, that's amazing. And then she said, well, I think when you cook something for long or make it, you just don't want to eat it. My son had a ball game in 2018, so didn't have a choice. We stopped there. My Whopper was cold and nasty. See, I'm just done. You gotta pick a better place or specify or like, hey, make mine fresh. Put it in a mic a little extra, a little longer. Something.
Yeah.
You gotta do something for you.
Man, like I just hate when I go to a restaurant and the food be bad. You paying all that money and the food is horrible.
I'll be pissed, man, every single time. Pissed every single time. Cause you kind of feel like you can't. I mean, you can send it back, but then like, what happened after that? You know what I'm saying? Like, what? I don't know. Do you trust it?
No, like no, I went to, like I was telling you the other day. I went to that one chicken spot. Actually, on Sunday, I said I was going because it was wing week or whatever. I went in and they like, how do you like? First of all, you burnt. That's all you said was chicken. You burnt the chicken. Like, burnt. Like, how do you burn? Like, I don't understand. How did you burn the chicken? And then secondly, you're supposed to put sauce on it, but there was literally the sauce is non-existent, right? So I bought like 3 orders. So I had it, the wife had it, and a coworker had it, and we all said it was trash. Like it wasn't like I, said, did you think the food was trash? And they said, yeah. I was just like, how did you feel about the wings? And they said it was the worst wings I'd ever had. Both.
Damn.
Like both. But I had to leave a review before I heard any of that because I'm like, what's going on here? How do you burn chicken and you know what I'm saying? I don't care if it's $5 wing night, but at least cook it right. Because if I would have came and paid full price and I would have got this, I would have still been the exact same. So,
but for your full disclosure, the last time me and you went to that establishment, it definitely wasn't all that. You know what I'm saying? So,
no, I would say. It was a lot better, but the owner the owner wasn't in there that day. He didn't cook it. I remember that. The first time we went, I think the owner cooked it. It was cool.
First time was good. First time was cool.
But yeah, but if the owner not cooking, because you got other stuff to do, and you got other people cooking, and they can't complete the recipes, then your business in trouble. It's not even that hard. Like you fry the chicken at a certain temperature for a certain amount of time, and you put the chicken in a bowl, you put the sauce in there, you flip it around, you plate it.
Some people can't do it. I don't know.
Yeah, I know.
All right, man, let's get into this week's topic. I'm actually maybe able to pull it up here. Virginia said, doesn't matter if it's 5 or free. It's advertising for the establishment. It needs to represent. I agree.
Exactly.
I agree wholeheartedly.
Exactly. It should be just another day. Hey, so I did write a review, and the restaurant's response was, well, we were getting slammed. Like what? Like, are y'all always getting slammed? Like, y'all always have a line in here packed. It shouldn't matter. So that's not a valid excuse. But then they say, you can talk to the owner and we can make it right. But at that point, it's like, I don't trust food now. So look, I ain't tell you this. I went back in the next day, but I ain't use my name. I use a different name. Look, I just want to see if it was a one-time thing. Came in that second day and it was the same shit.
It was getting slammed that day, man.
Nobody was in there. It was nobody.
Cut him a break.
Burning chicken. I don't get it.
How you burn chicken at a chicken place?
The spot on 152nd don't even burn chicken. And they've been there for years.
They've been doing it for centuries. All right, man. Let me pull this up. So I don't know how well it's going to show on the screen. Let me see. Andrew said it's hard to trust them to make it right. Yeah. What I don't trust, let me just say this before we get into it. What I don't trust is it's a small business, so why is the owner not responding to these reviews? Like, don't tell me, don't give me an excuse like, oh, we was busy, but you can contact the owner.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, the owner could have wrote it, but if I'm the owner, I'm like putting my name after it to let you know that I wrote it. You know,
I'll make it right. Commit, like, you know, I'll be here these days. You come in, I'll make it myself, or whatever the case is. Eric, I know you ain't talking.
You said y'all some spoiled Americans. Now, Erica, would you eat some burnt chicken, or would you serve somebody burnt chicken
that you paid for? You know what I'm saying, or whatever. We ain't talking about it was free, and then you're like, man, this free chicken was burnt. And you're like, oh, well, it was free. But you paid for it.
I paid for it. Like, you expect it to taste good, especially when you have a reputation. If somebody say this is the best in the city, it need to be the best every time I have it, right? But 2 times in a row was trash, and not just coming from my mouth. So
that's another story. Erica said both, so you would serve burnt chicken and you would buy burnt chicken?
Are you a chicken loving
I'm assuming
Negro?
I'm assuming that's what you mean by both. All right, let me see if I can put this on the screen. It ain't gonna take us off the screen, so let's see. It might be too small to share. Oh no.
Can you scroll? You can't scroll it or move it.
Oh no. That's huge. I'm just gonna read it out. Y'all can kind of read along if you want to. I'm not sure how it look on y'all.
Well, at the end, you know, they can't see the end, but
that's cool.
They see most of it.
So I'll read it then. You read it. You got the
I'll read it. My girlfriend of 6 months has been out of work for the past 2 weeks, and she just got word that she will be laid off permanently. She asked me could she move in with me. I told her that I'm not ready to share my home with anyone. She offered to pay half the bills. I declined. She then proceeded to ask me could I pay her rent for her next month. I told her that I'm uncomfortable doing things that a husband should do for my girlfriend. But I told her that she could borrow $300. She says that I'm wrong for not helping her out during her time of need, but that isn't the case in my perspective. She says that she isn't sure that she will continue dating me. Am I in the wrong, or is it just another case of, I don't know what the rest of it?
Am I in the wrong, or is there just another case of a woman feeling entitled? What it says. And I see this, and Angel said, "Goodness." So I wonder what. Once again, interesting what the ladies think, because you guys, I would assume you guys have a different perspective as us. So I'm interested.
He said, you know, that's something that a husband would do. I'm just your boyfriend. Oh, man.
I'm uncomfortable doing things that a husband should do.
Oh man.
So let me see. Chanel said, "Let that leads go." 6 months though. Boyfriend and girlfriend for only 6 months.
That's early in the relationship.
6 months is really early. Tim, we ain't seen you in a minute, man. I heard you got a promotion or you're moving or something. Congrats on your new position.
Yeah, we ain't seen Tim in a long time. Think of it. Right before the election.
Sil said, she ain't got no job. How she gonna pay rent? That's a very good point. She losing her job. How she gonna pay half? A very good point.
Yeah.
Sil said, hell no, kick that chick to the curb. Erica said she shouldn't date him. He shouldn't date him?
For what? He ain't do nothing wrong.
Yeah, Erica, you want to elaborate on your position? Andrew said, I can't relate. She seems awful dependent. Well, I mean, she was working and she had her own stuff, but now she's not working no more. Oof.
But she wanted to move in with him, and 6 months though, like I don't know, because once she moving in, what's she gonna move out when she get a job and get back on her feet? No, that's not gonna happen.
Ooh. So I think it's I think it's a couple different layers to it. I think one is the moving in together, and are you ready to move in after 6 months? Then it's you know, are you willing to pay someone's rent, or no? I guess are you ready? Are you able to or willing to pay somebody's rent that you only been in a relationship with for 6 months? I feel like those are two different layers to it. Like, cause 6 months to move in with somebody after 6 months, that's pretty quick.
Yeah.
Right. You know what I'm saying? So if, like, under normal circumstances, you wouldn't let somebody move in after only dating them for 6 months.
Exactly.
So,
but he looking at it as, okay, he's not gonna have to pay for rent. He's gonna have to pay for all the food in the house. She gonna make the light bills and the gas bill and the water bill go up. She living there now, not at the house, not doing nothing while he working. That's a lot to it. And he got somebody living with him. So you got this new girl that's y'all living together. Y'all gonna run into conflict. You know, she's not gonna like something you doing. You're not gonna like something she doing. You're gonna end up kicking her out your house because that's your house.
And that,
at the end of the day.
And that happens anyway under the best circumstances, because you know you have to get used to living with somebody. So of course there's gonna be some kind of friction. There's always some kind of friction at first because you were raised and you did something some way. Somebody else was raised different, did something a different way for your entire life. So when you move in, maybe friction is the wrong word, but it'll be some give and take, learning each other and learning how this person lives or whatever. So if you're doing that and you're paying all the bills and it's only been 6 months, it might be easier to feel some type of way. Erica said she has some things to figure out and he's in the way. What do you mean he's in the way? They were talking in a relationship.
Man, that's
like, what do you mean?
What would you do? Let me ask you this. What would you do in that same situation?
What would I do?
You only been dating for 6 months. You really like her, whatever.
I don't know, man. I don't know. The move-in part is that's huge. You know what I'm saying? That's big.
Hey, he could be a Christian and he doesn't think that
maybe he can't
live together until they get married. You know.
I mean, it's 6 months is not a long time for real. I don't know. I ain't even gonna lie. Like, I don't know.
Man, but it's a lot that come with that.
It had to be like an outstanding 6 months though, like a life-changing 6 months.
Hey, but not every situation is different. Like, you can move in, everything could be cool, but you better really like this person and think it's gonna last. But he probably don't. You know, he like her, but he probably don't think it's, you know, worth it. I don't know, but she gotta. Oh. Because you're gonna end up kicking her out if she don't get a job. Like,
I mean, I just don't know. Like, cause she getting fired or whatever, so she'll get unemployment, right, or whatever. We're assuming she'll get unemployment.
If she get unemployment right now, she'll be all right.
Oh, she might be okay.
But regular unemployment, she'll be.
I don't know, man. I don't know. We might have to tackle part by part. Like, all right, so do you feel like I'm gonna ask you this, and I'm gonna roll through the comments to catch up. Do you feel like we got to go based on like we got to have a control group, right? So normally, under over 6 months, do you feel like that's enough time for whoever you're talking to move in? 6 months. Let me see. Erica said he didn't have to move. He didn't have to move in with her. He could help out. That's it. He said he'd give her $300 bucks.
Yeah, so until she found a new job, but she can't live there.
I don't know if that's $300 per month or that's one $300 payment. But he said like that he's offered to give some like the kind of help that he's comfortable with. Like, are you lambasting him because he don't feel comfortable with having somebody move in, or like just completely paying somebody else's rent? You might not have the finances for it, or whatever.
Right, but to go back to the question that you asked, it depends. Like, if I just met this person, I don't know. Let's say you met him at work or something. I start dating for 6 months. I don't know. I don't know if I would let him move in, but the relationship I'm in now, similar situation, but I had a job though. But it was like, damn, we might have to move in together. We did, we got through it. Those moving in because I ain't never lived with nobody. I'm like, damn, like I remember the first night we moved in, I'm just chilling on the couch watching TV. Then she came in the room. I'm like, damn, I don't got that peace of quiet no more. It's over. I don't know what I'm gonna do. So I mean, in most situations, nah. In that situation, yeah, I mean, I know it for a long time. So
that's what I'm saying. Like, so y'all, even if y'all only been dating for how long was y'all dating or whatever at that time, roughly?
Like 3 months, probably something like that.
All right, so even that, but y'all knew each other for X amount of years, though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's still slightly different. Not all the way different, but slightly different. Chanel said she can't take care of herself, but she wants somebody else to take care of her. Self-love, baby. Hey, I don't know, like, cause she was taking care of herself, and then like hard times happen. Like, so do you just? I don't know. Like, I don't feel like she should. If he said he wasn't comfortable, I don't feel like she should be like he's not comfortable with doing that. So you can't. I don't know. It's hard to kill him for it when he said he wasn't comfortable. It wasn't like I don't like you enough. Like we only been talking for 6 months and I'm not comfortable.
Yeah, but like a boyfriend girlfriend relationship, or whatever your taste or whatever is, you know what I'm saying. Them type of relationships, they could be ended just like that. All you got to say is, I don't want to be with you no more. It's a wrap. It's over. You know what I'm saying? So why does he feel like he should be with you? Hold on.
So Angel said she's persistent to ask him to be the saving grace. Tim said that shit don't have sparks coming out of it, and with no job, find a new girl. I don't think you're wrong, Tim. For real. Tim said I would date her sister if she had a job, of course. Angel said I never loan my dude money or expect him to loan me money. After 6 months, Angel, like, well, yeah, I guess that still holds up for that's over time. Like that's your guy. I don't know. Well, he didn't say I want the $300 back. You know what I'm saying? Like it wasn't like more like a loan from him to her, and she was just asking for assistance. So I don't know, man. I don't know. Tim said, "Hell no, it got to be at least a year." That's some time. Like a year is putting in some time.
But look, it ain't even like she didn't come to him correct. She was like, I gotta move in with you. You know? Like that's her first thing after getting fired. It should be, okay, I'm gonna try to, apply for other jobs, do what I can.
Try to do it.
Could you help me out just a little bit? And he would have probably been like, yeah, I got this 300 for you. That'll get you through until you find another job or whatever. But she immediately said, I got to move in with you. And he's like, oh, whoa, you trying to mess up what I got going over here? I can't. But I agree with him though. Like, it could be seen as petty because she a girlfriend, but at the end of the day, like a girlfriend is nothing. Like, excuse me. I just think about it. Oh, that's good. I'm sorry about that.
What?
But just think about it. Like those who are in those boyfriend, girlfriend relationships or whatever your taste is, do you know where they're, just answer this question. Where are they at right now? What are they doing?
The people that you lend money to, or
the people that you date, where are they at? They're not required to tell you where they at all times. They might not know the information. Y'all see each other when y'all see each other. She don't have to respond to you because she's just your boyfriend. I mean, your girlfriend. So it's no rule. It's really it don't even really mean nothing to the people who in it.
That's true.
But it's like, okay, that's my boyfriend. I ain't really like what guy said, oh, that's your boyfriend. Y'all serious?
See, that's also a good point. Let's see. Andrew said, I gifted. I don't think time is important. I don't know if that's true. And I don't know if so you would what? You would gift $300 every month? Like you would gift the rent payment of somebody that's only new for 6 months? Like what would you gift, Andrew? And so Byron said something earlier that I agree with. I agree with if she was like, man, I lost my job, but I got, X amount, I got a little bit in savings. I'm applying for unemployment, you know what I'm saying? Like, and then you just say like, hey, you know what I'm saying? If I'm a little short, can you look out? Or you don't say nothing at all. And at the end, you be like, all right, look, I got everything paid. I'm $200 short, or I'm $400, like whatever the number is. And then you ask for, somebody to cover you. Ask for somebody you're talking to cover you. But you just be like, hey, can you pay my rent, or can I move in with you? As the only two options, then I don't know. That don't really work. Erica said it's too soon for all of that. Yeah, 6 months is just early, man.
Mm-hmm.
It's early. Tim said I've been divorced twice, and I gotta tell y'all I love the king size bed to myself once in a while. Yeah. I mean, yeah, space. Space. Good pros and cons, of course. Andrew said, if I love him and he's struggling, it's a gift, or I can't help. She said, money can divide you if you want to get paid back. I agree with that. One of my favorite songs is Money Issues by Mike Bell Sr. If you haven't heard it, you should go look it up on YouTube. It's a great song. I agree with that, but he didn't say he was looking to get paid back. He just said, this is what I'm comfortable doing.
Yeah.
I'm not comfortable paying your entire rent, and I'm not, maybe I don't get it or whatever. Because I think 6 months in, I don't think you're sharing financial information as far as, how much you got in savings, how much you got in each bank account and stuff. So I'm not comfortable doing that. I am comfortable doing this. And if you say no, then I'm not able to help you at this time.
But I'm also thinking, what if the shoe was on the other foot? What if the roles were reversed? What if it was a guy in that situation? What would the response be? I wish you. I know you don't got it queued up, but I wish you had that video of the guy talking about, if you're homeless, this is how you, you get a house and you move in. I don't even know where it's at. To
stay there. If she go to work and leave you in there, I mean, now you there. You just stay there forever. That's hilarious.
He said, never leave. Had the dishes washed, clothes washed, house cleaned up when you come home.
Never leave ever. So if the roles was reversed, one, I feel like this is where the double standard could kick in. Because she'll be telling her friends, and they'll be like, well, no, that nigga can't move in like 6 months, or you only knew him 6 months. And that nigga better get another job, especially black women, man. You know how they be, the neck get to moving. Hell no, you done worked too hard. You done built yourself up from blah, blah, blah. He ain't gonna do nothing but bring you that 6 months. It'll be a whole thing.
Especially if she got a good job, making some money.
Right. That nigga just using you. He probably, then the conspiracy theories pop up. He probably quit his job to come live with you on purpose. You know what I'm saying? Like,
probably did.
Regina said, if I would help a perfect stranger with money, if I had the means, then I'd definitely help out a boyfriend. Like Angel said, it would be a gift too. I'd rather gift the money than have them move in. Maybe. Like the long maybe.
But look, once you move out, the relationship over, right? If dude was like, okay, you're on your feet now, got you a job, get you an apartment, help you get your apartment. The relationship is over once you move out, right?
Yeah, like right? Because what do you like? Yeah, like you. Yeah, yes. Because we've been together, live now. We're together 6 months. You move in, and now let's say it's another 6 months, and you're like, all right, well, I'm back on my feet now. I'm ready to get my own spot again, or whatever the case is. And we move out. It's over. Like, we're done.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then even if you stay, if you're like, all right, it's been working for 6 months. I don't know, like, you know what I'm saying? Like sometimes, and every person in a relationship is different, but sometimes it takes, a year or, it's not a set amount of time of how long it takes you to know that this is the person that you want to talk to, forever or marry or whatever the case. Some people, yeah, it's super early, 3 months, and you like know that this is the person that you want to marry, or 6 months or whatever the case is. But that don't happen for everybody. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So if you're willing to pay somebody's rent, like for X number of months, I don't know. Like I don't know.
That's an investment.
Yeah, like I don't know if I agree with Regina or Angel. I mean, it's good that y'all would do that, and helping out a perfect stranger with saying I'm gonna get you a hotel room for the week or for the weekend. Like that has an end date. All of that stuff has an end date. I'm gonna get you a hotel for the month. That's an end date.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna give you, $20 for food or whatever. Like that's an end date. Like this is an open exchange of pay my rent until I'm able to, or I become mover to until I'm like able to move out or to do my own thing again.
But for guys who've been in a relationship and you start living with your partner, you understand that it's a totally different dynamic to someone living with you in a relationship as opposed to they got your own spot, you got your own spot. He may be comfortable with that, like it's going good. I get some time to be by myself. You know what I'm saying? I like that. But once you move in, like things change, arguments happen. And it's like I know y'all seen those TV shows, 60 Days to Wed or Married at First Sight or whatever. It's like a speed dating, on actual drugs. You know what I'm saying? So you do this accelerated relationship, which is the same thing that would happen if she moved in. Now it's a totally different dynamic. They only been dating together for 6 months. They're gonna be bumping heads. So you don't got time for that.
Right. I agree. I think that I do think it's a different dynamic when it's men and women as well. Angel said depends on the relationship and how strong it is, what kind of person he is, my budget, and what I'm able to do. If I cared, we would figure it out together. If he comes like a wimp, like this girl, I'd not help with any financials. Look, now I'm agreeing with you because it's a better way to approach the situation or approach asking for help or whatever. There's a much, much better way, you know what I'm saying, to say like, hey, like we said earlier, hey, I lost my job. I got some money in savings, but it ain't a ton. I'm applying for unemployment. You know what I'm saying? I got one credit card. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to make it work. You know what I'm saying? If I can't, you know what I'm saying? Like, can you help me out? Or I don't know. There's got to be a better way, the way she can. Because to say like, hey, we got to move in, or you got to pay my rent. And I ain't saying that she said it so bluntly, but she kind of gave him an ultimatum, like, is this or that? You got to pick one of these, or we're just not talking. And that nigga was like, oh, we're probably not talking there. Let me see. Tim said, hell no, that's what my response would be. Erica said, all right, not the black woman, Negro. We have our reasons because men get too comfortable and won't get a job or wait until they out of relationships together. Y'all are different creatures. No, look, I'm not,
Yeah, all that stuff is true.
yeah, I'm not beating up on black women. Like, don't get me wrong. I've just seen it literally my entire life. Like, I've seen it literally my entire life. So it's just funny. I didn't say it wasn't a reason, but that's just what black women do, and it's great. And y'all are different creatures.
Yeah,
Y'all women are absurd sometimes.
true.
I'll just leave it at that.
See, look, yeah, I mean, there's a lot of guys who like to sit at home and not get a job and just be doing whatever they want to do. But y'all enable it because it ain't like y'all kicked him out. He's still living there. Yeah.
Like the video we were just talking about, if she leave, the dude like, if you come over and smash or whatever, and then she leave and go to work the next morning or whatever, like, don't ever leave. Like, if the woman won't put him out just because he washed some dishes and made some dinner, then y'all are enablers. Like,
yeah, a job for what? You got it.
Virginia said, pay the rent for 6 months. You'll have your unemployment to cover other things. It isn't open-ended. Who can pay rent for 6 months?
2 apartments? Oh no.
Look, on a whim. Some people can't pay their own rent or whatever for 6 months, like without planning for it. Like without planning, like, oh, stimulus coming, tax return coming. I could probably get like 6 to 8 months up on my rent or mortgage or whatever. Like, but out of the blue, like, hey, nigga, you got to go do overtime because you got 2 apartments to pay for, just out of the blue. That's come on. That's kind of that's asking a bit much.
Hey, some dudes do it though.
I'm not saying it's impossible. I'm saying that that's a bit much. That's a bit much. Tim said, I'm looking to start. This nigga said, I'm looking to start stabbing some new Gina. $300 a month.
Hey, y'all can live with him for $300 a month. He gonna pay for the food, half the utilities, half the food.
I didn't even say like, please reply if interested. Oh, that's hilarious, man. Women ain't gonna like that. That shit funny.
Your ad here. For real.
Women ain't gonna like it, but that's hilarious. Oh man, Erica said, if a woman really wanted someone to take care of her, all she had to do is put her panties on eBay, hit up a sugar daddy searching for. Yes, that's what I'm saying. Like, you could be resilient. You could, like, women are resilient and have literally, and I'm not even exaggerating, like unlimited sources of potential income. We just being real here. Unlimited potential sources. So for her not to even try, I don't know. Maybe we've been ridiculous.
Nah.
Maybe guys should just do it. Like, I don't know. We might just be being ridiculous.
Look. Only who said this? I think it was dude who do the rapper, Uncle Murder or something. He said, girls only fans is being treated like mixtapes. Like nobody supporting your ass on there.
Hey.
You see some of them prices, $25 for a month. Crazy to see you in some fishnet. Crazy.
Hey, some people make good money, or was when it started. Like now, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? But some people making pretty good money. You know what I'm saying? Like where you are able to support yourself. So it definitely can be done. You know what I'm saying? But man, like to not even try, like just to say, like you gotta, like, I need your help to pay my rent, or we gotta move in together. Not, and even not even being drastic, just be like, hey, I'm about to start door dashing. You know what I'm saying? Because it ain't no like interview, like I could do that immediately. Like I said, I got savings and blah 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 and blah blah blah. Like, but just to say, like, like I'm dependent on you. Like, and the key for me and all this stuff. Like, we're not talking about a year, 2 year, 3 year relationship. We're talking about 6 months. Is the biggest caveat for me. Like to do, that's a lot of stuff to do in only 6 months. That's all I'm saying. Chanel said, "It's just sad women think this okay. Why can't she be independent and in a relationship carry your own weight and build together? If not, she need to be by herself."
Yeah, but like I said, the way that she came to the situation is that he automatically got to take care of her, which isn't independent at all. It ain't like she said, "Look, I lost my job. I put out 20 applications just today. Could you help me out?" Or something. I don't know. She ain't worded right.
That's what I'm saying. Like, there got to be a better approach. Like,
I'm not saying I would. She would still move in after the better approach, but I'd probably be more inclined to help her. But even if he offered to help, she said, she declined just because he said, "No, I don't want you to move in with me."
Right. And he gave a valid reason. He said, like, I'm not comfortable doing that. It's not that I can't do that. It's not that I don't like you that much. I'm literally just not comfortable doing it.
Yeah.
Comfortable. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know how you can ridicule him for not being comfortable in doing stuff. We all got stuff we're not comfortable with doing. You know what I'm saying? In or out of relationships. So if you're not comfortable doing it, then like, how can you like? I don't know. That's kind of.
I'll tell you this: if I was ever in an opportunity where I had my own spot again, I don't know if I can get that up so easily. But I feel him. I don't know. Things been going pretty good. If you move in, you might see a side of me you might not like, and vice versa. But I'm gonna still have my spot, and you're gonna be homeless. So I would hate for that to happen. You better stay your ass where you at.
Man, there's a lot that come with it, man. It's not as, I don't think it's as black and white. But that 6 month mark was doing it for me.
Virginia, I can see like 3 years, yeah.
Yeah,
3 years.
Right, or 2 years consistently. Like even if it was like 1 year on and off, like I still would kind of be worried of that. Like 1 year on and off, that's 6 months. Like that's really just 6 months.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
And just think about it. Since y'all not living together, you might have to work. I don't know. You might be working every day, Monday. Work schedule's all messed up, so y'all might not be able to kick it until Friday, Saturday, Sunday, then back to the same thing. So it's even less than 6 months y'all been together because y'all not seeing each other every day.
Right. Just like Regina said, you can also help them. That's what I'm saying. There's other stuff to do. Like she kind of put him in the corner to the point where he felt like where he had a question like, am I being the asshole here? Like, am I being the one that's not being supportive or whatever? Like, but like once you get back into a corner, like your approach potentially could set all that stuff into motion. If you came at it a better way, for whatever, in any relationship or anything, when you approach it in a different way or a better way, potentially that person's response could be way different, or they won't feel so defensive, you know what I'm saying, or feel like it's an ultimatum or whatever.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And the whole dynamic of a relationship change when one person has to pay all of the bills. Like it's a totally different situation.
Especially so, a woman taking care of a guy.
Yeah, especially in that situation. But some niggas be getting away with it. I don't know how. Like, what do they be doing? What do they be doing where they can sit at the house, play video games, eat up all the food?
Yeah, how do you
don't even do no chores? Just
like, how, I don't know. We might have to say that for another show because I want to know how women let that happen. Like, and I'm sure it'll be a whole thing like, self-love, past relationship trauma, you know what I'm saying, that lead women to feel like they need somebody or don't want to be alone or whatever. Like, but man, for that to become like a stereotype or like a thing, there'll be a lot of women letting that stuff happen, just letting it ride. We might have said that for a different show. Regina said, my day did cover rent for my mom, but my dad did cover rent for my mom's apartment when she was moving out at first. He was hoping she'd come back, so happy that never happened. But they was together and then she moved out. That's different. Now he was just doing it like, all right, I'm gonna pay the first rent. Hopefully she won't be able to pay the second one, then she had to come back. But she figured it out and it ain't happened. I don't know if that's really how it went down. I'm just doing commentary. Angel said, I bet you will get a lot of replies. Tim said, thank you. Tim, have a good one, man. Enjoy Michigan. Enjoy your new position. I hope it all work out well. Erica said, what? That's not a realistic option. What? What's not a realistic option?
What?
We're a little behind, so sorry. That was 5 minutes.
I don't remember what we said.
Yeah, me neither. Chanel said, fuck the approach. She need to handle her own.
A realistic option for her to say that she filled out applications and et cetera. Like what?
You gotta be like, you gotta look. That's my whole thing is like effort, right? You gotta at least attempt. If I see as a man or whatever, even 6 months in, if I see that you are attempting, like we were talking about like dating and I'm like, man, women gotta at least reach for their purse or pretend like they're gonna grab the purse and go inside of their purse. Like, you at least gotta give me something, right? You know what I'm saying? Like, you at least gotta give me some type of an effort to show that, hey, in times of crisis, I can be independent. And in times of crisis, I can be dependent upon, or I won't just shrivel. I'll create a plan. I'll think of something. I'll try some stuff, you know what I'm saying? And kind of go from there. And if I fall short, then hopefully my partner would be there to pick me up or whatever. But, and sometimes, and it happens. Stuff happens all the time. But like, you at least want somebody to, especially that early. We ain't talking about marriage and stuff. That early, you at least want somebody that's putting in effort to try.
Yeah, effort. No, you was right. Effort.
Yeah, effort. To at least try to rectify the situation. To try to be independent. To prove that when everything's great, then you're on top of the world. But as soon as something happens, you're like, oh, that's it for me. I need somebody to take care of me now. Like, that's crazy to me.
So check this out. So hypothetically, if she do move in with you, right? You paying all the bills, everything, and she come to you and say, why don't we go anywhere anymore? I want to go places. I want to go places. Like, does she lose that right to say, why don't we go places? Even though she know that you paying everything, you working doubles, triples, just to be able to, keep up with all the bills, etc. She said, why don't we go anywhere no more? Like, that would probably be a breaking point for me. Like, I knew I shouldn't have let her in. Like, now I got to figure out how to get out.
even if you wasn't like doing doubles and triples, even if you just working a normal schedule and you paying all the bills of an additional person or whatever, and you be like, oh, and they be like, oh, I want to do something, or why we don't never go out anymore. That's it. That's it for me. Like, I don't got to be doing the doubles and triples. The fact that I'm supporting a whole another person and their lifestyle, or not even the glamour, just your lifestyle, whatever that means for you. That means single-handedly putting gas in your car. And I know a lot of women are gonna be like, "Oh, you should do that anyway," and blah blah blah. I'm just talking about everything. That, the increased heating bills, increased water bills, increased everything. If you live in an apartment where you can only have, it's only supposed to be you in there on your lease, maybe you got to pay an extra, $150, $100, whatever, for having another person on your lease now. Like all that stuff add up. Like, so somebody said, nigga, somebody said, why we don't go nowhere no more? I'm like, man, that's it. Like, like, you can go all the places you want to now without me right now. Chanel said she's a leech. Yeah, I would think so. Regina said, damn, I needed this conversation 20 years ago. You could have saved me so much money and heartache. For sure. Regina, oh man. Regina, if you had friends like us back in your day, man, you would have been you might have been a whole different person. So maybe it's good. Maybe it's good you went to your
Look though, like, even some people, you have friends like us that'll tell you the truth, but they still doing.
Oh, that's true. So
what they gonna do? Because of love this and love that.
I just think that she turned out to be, what I see as a good person and all that, kind of hard, all this stuff. So maybe it all kind of work out in the end, I guess. But man, can you imagine, like, I was gonna say imagine having friends like us, but I guess we friends. So, but I don't know. I don't know. Some people do be needing to hear this stuff when they're younger, so I don't know. Go ahead.
Like, I don't know.
Wait. Angel said she has all day to plan free dates. You damn right she do. When I come home, you be like, why we don't go nowhere? I'm like, you owe me a free picnic date tomorrow. Like, don't tell me we're going to the backyard and I want my free picnic date that I'm paying for anyway. Like the audacity to ask why we don't go nowhere when I'm paying for everything.
Now let me ask you this: so what if you were a baller though? You got money, like you ain't worried about that. Would you still tell her, come live with me? Because money ain't the issue now. Like, money is out the window. All you gotta really worried about is how y'all gonna, gel together. While y'all living together. So
for sure.
Does it change?
If it's the same 6 month situation, and I'm a baller and I don't gotta worry, like, money ain't the actual issue, would I be more inclined to help? Probably. But you still gotta at least give me a plan. What is your plan? Do you plan on, like, look, I've been without a job. Like, my plan when I didn't have a job, and was supporting like a house or whatever. My plan, I'm like, I need 7. There's an arbitrary number, but I need 7 quality applications submitted per day. Right? I don't know why 7, but 7 was my number. Along with doing, whatever else I could at the at the house or whatever, or to keep up I don't even know what you want to call it, to keep up the lifestyle at the house. I don't know, like keeping groceries and stuff in the house. Which of course, without a job becomes exponentially tougher. You know what I'm saying? But for whatever reason, 7 was my number. Like 7 was my number of applications that I had to hit every single day. And quality. I mean, like I applied to 7 McDonald's. You know what I'm saying? 7 Burger Kings. Like 7 quality applications was my number. And so you at least got to have something like that. You at least got to have a plan. Like, how do you plan on getting back on your feet? You know what I'm saying? Like, how do you plan on paying your bill? Like, you got to give me something. To just come with no plan for nothing, you don't really do it for me.
So look,
even if I'm a baller.
If I was a baller, I probably had different properties, different real estate. So I'd be like, look, you can move out of the one that you in now. I'm gonna put you in a nice one. You know, you don't got to pay rent. But as soon as we break up, I'm a victor. Immediately.
You want to make her pay rent, even if it's
hell no.
Even if it's $100 a month, like just nothing.
Like you know what? It depends on what she did. Like if we just broke up, we just couldn't get along. And yeah, I was like, look, you're gonna pay rent, until you find a new spot.
No, I mean, why she's your girl, or why she move out and she move into one of your properties? You wouldn't like say,
or if I was a baller,
you gotta do something.
All right, look, if I was a baller, I'd probably say you gotta pay utilities or something. Like at least pay the utilities, keep up with them. And if you don't, then I probably have to evict her because it's like you don't know how to manage money or something.
Because look, if you you don't know how to manage money, if you make her not have to pay for nothing, if you make him or whoever not have to pay for nothing, like why would they ever go get another job? Like what would be the incentive to ever go do that? Like people be on unemployment for years. So like people be on unemployment for years. So you telling me if all everything is paid and I'm able to get some kind of income, it might not be as much as I want to or whatever, but some kind of income.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And like Chanel said, some people are just leeches or whatever. You know what I'm saying? To the point where they find just having, you know what I'm saying, $200 a week or whatever to spend on gas and outfits or whatever because everything else is paid for. You know what I'm saying? So what would be the incentive? You got to give me something. You got to show me something, or like Angel said, you got to have you better be planning all the free. As soon as I come off the road, it better be it better be a date plan. You know what I'm saying?
It better be something. Like what's the incentives of you living here with no job? So yeah, right. Better to be applying for jobs. And then if you're applying for jobs and you get a job, it was like, damn, she kept her word. Then that made me like her even more.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying. So you like man, she ain't content with just sitting on her ass. Like she actually want to work, or she actually looking to better herself. She looking for a new position, or she started her own business. Like you don't got to be just working. Like but you got to have some kind of a plan. Like if you came to me like, all right, look. I did nursing in the past. I want to open up my own, nursing thing, training, something. I don't know. Yeah. But you have a plan of something you want to do. I'm all for that, especially on the entrepreneur side for sure. Yeah. If you're just doing nothing, then you gotta at least give me a plan.
Yeah, I heard somebody say, if somebody would, they know I got the money to buy whatever. But if they come to me and was like, yeah, could you, give me money to buy an apartment? I'd be like, nah, I'll buy a house, but I'll buy a house for you and put it in your name so you can get your credit up. But, are you going to get a job? You're going to have to get a job to pay for this. You're not just going to sit in there and sit on my dime.
Dude, it's a show on YouTube. It's a YouTube show with like former NFL players called I Am Athlete with Brandon
Yeah,
Moore.
that's what I was talking about. Yeah.
And Johnson.
I don't think Randy Moss was on there, but I know Chad Johnson was.
T.O. was on there. T.O. was on there.
But he was a guest.
He was on there. Guest. Chad is always on there. Brandon Marshall always on there. Fred Taylor, Chandler Wilson. Anyway, these guys, y'all don't care in the audience who these people are. But they was talking. Brandon Marshall was talking about how much money he lost by just giving people, money and stuff. Like, here, saying, here's X amount of dollars or whatever. And he said, once he got older and got his, family and got a better agent and all this stuff, he was saying that, he was telling people, like, I'm not giving you money, but if you bring me a plan or something you want to do or a business you want to start or something, then we can go from there. And he said, not one person brought him a business plan. Not one person brought him a business plan.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you know how absurd that is?
They just wanted a handout.
You have a personal connection with a millionaire, a multi-millionaire, a personal connection. On the phone. Now, you can call him and say, hey, XYZ. And he say, I'm going to look out for you, but you got to have a business plan. Nigga, like, I would go find a lawyer. I would go find a government official. Like, are you kidding me? I got access to potentially hundreds of thousands of dollars. And all he said was, bring me a business plan. I'm not just going to give you money. Bring me a business plan and we'll go into business. And he said, not one person. So that's family or friends. Like, you know how crazy that is?
They just wanted money. I need money. Not like
money for nothing.
Not like, are you trying to make money?
I just want the money. I want to hand it to me, and that's it. Andrew said it shouldn't be about money anyway. It's about character and relationship. Imagine making her pay $500 a month, and you privately banking it, and maybe 6 months or a year. You take a vacay with the money. Look, my grandmother did the same thing when I think my cousin was like living with her, whatever. He had like moved back home for I don't know however long, and he was paying her, and she was putting the money aside. So when he do save his money or whatever to move out, she was going to give that money, all the money that he paid, back to him for furniture or like whatever it is that he needed, or just to pay up rent or whatever the case is. That's dope to me, and that's family. You know what I'm saying? But you got to be doing something, though. That's all I'm saying. Yeah. I wouldn't even think about that when I said it, but Andrew comment made me think of it. But you got to be doing something. You got to, like I said, even if it's not paying money, but you got to have a plan. You got to be like, look, I'm taking classes right now so I can get my whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, but it got to be something, man. You can't just sit there and just live free or waste away and not do nothing.
Especially when you're grown. Like, you're grown.
Yeah, I'm all for helping if you're doing something. Or get the money for being responsible. Yeah, get the money right back just for being responsible. The fact that you kept your word, you paid $100 a month, $200 a month, you kept your part of the bargain or whatever. Now we're going to take this. Now I'm going to pay for a vacation because I'm a baller, and I'm going to get this money right back to you to start your business or to buy you a new car, whatever it is that you want or need. Yeah. That's all I'm saying. Anna said, put it towards a wedding or something.
Nah, nope. It ain't there yet.
You're like, yeah.
It's only been 6 months.
After 6 months, yeah. So even I don't know. So you got 6 months with me, or 6 months without me. I mean, in a relationship but not helping. And 6 months of me doing everything. So now I need at least another 6 of you doing your own thing or something. And then we can talk that wedding talk. But Andrew said it takes effort. Yeah, look, that's all I'm asking for. In a relationship, that's all I'm asking for is effort. You got to give me something. You got to give me something. Like I feel like that's funny when I say like women got at least, first date is me. Don't worry about it. Right? But the second day, you got to at least grab your wallet or, give me the fake, I wish I had a bag or something. Like, give me the fake. Oh, no, you got, I was going to get it, but since you got your card out first, you got to give me something. You know what I'm saying? And then at least, like, show me something. And then down the line, we can play credit card roulette. I like that. Like, I like playing going to the store and both of y'all put a card down and you let the cashier pick. You know what I'm saying? I'm a fan of that. But just effort, like this fact that you're willing to do something, to pay something, to do something.
Yeah, it's all about. But then that'll show me that you're a good partner. You know what I'm saying? So hey,
Right. Then in a couple of months we can talk that wedding talk. We can talk about actually moving in together and actually being a team. Because I seen like, oh, this is where your mind is at. This is the stuff that you at least think about doing on your own.
Yeah, but if you come in like oh, you got to take care of me because I don't got no job now. Then it's like, whoa. Now, you know what I'm saying? That's not a partnership right there. This is a, I'm LeBron on the team and you the, what year was that? The 06-07 Cavs that went to the championship. There's nobody on the team. You doing all the work.
We have Big Z.
Yeah, that was it. 15-footer was nice every time.
Nigga, when you're 7'3", it's easy.
Like he was the real Dirk division. Like that was Dirk came in, but he just ain't get the Dirk level. He was still nice.
He ain't had a turnaround, that little turnaround Jay, that Dirk, the turnaround leaning.
Yeah.
Straight face up Jay. Money.
Yeah.
Money. I just said fake grabbing my purse. Yeah, I'm just saying. That's all I'm saying. You gotta show me something. All right, man, it's 7 o'clock. We're gonna get out of here. Now look, I was gonna say this. I think 5:30 gonna be our new show.
I already know that.
Now I know it's even weird today because we started after 5:30. You know what I'm saying? But I think the new goal is to shoot for 5:30 since we don't have to worry about the Browns and football and stuff right now. So I think for the foreseeable future, 5:30 gonna be our new start time. Just to let you guys know. Like I said, I want to say it, but we started after 5:30 today, so don't really give us a good precedent. But 5:30 is what we're shooting for from here on out for the foreseeable future, at least. And it's always subject to change, but we'll let y'all know.
Hey, I know y'all been seeing that ticker scrolling at the bottom of the screen. Y'all can donate to the Cash App. You can help pay our bills. You know what I'm saying? We don't got no job right now. Y'all can just help us out just a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
It's not a coincidence that we've been talking about money this episode, and the cats have been scrolling. It's not a coincidence. I want to let you know.
So please, right on your heart, send that Cash App. Most definitely appreciate whatever you can offer.
We got bills to pay too, just like everybody. For those of you that's listening to the podcast, the Cash App is $ Epiphany Media. It's real simple. We got goals to hit every month. We got bills to pay every single month. So come out and support the squad and be a top fan. We appreciate it. Regina said goals are good. And yes, goals are good. Reiterated Angel. So that's it, man.
Yeah, I think that's pretty much it for me. If you like this show, you can always rewatch it on YouTube if you want to see our faces, or you can just go listen to the podcast on Apple Podcasts, Spotify Podcasts, Google Podcasts, etc. We everywhere. Check out Enduring, of course, Ebony J. She's our first show we produce, lightweight, kind of loosely. You want to say it like that?
We developed the first show, and then it evolved into something else.
Yeah, you can most definitely say that. So, go be sure to check her out on the same avenues that I just mentioned. Other than that, I'm good for the day. Just remember to own your own. You can do stuff like this, cool stuff like this.
You might even be able to support some young lady down the line when she can't pay her.
Shit. Hey, hold on. So I know I was watching that Tiger Woods shit, a documentary, and Man, he was getting he was getting like just imagine Tiger Woods getting something from Perkins.
Oh yeah. Oh,
So you talk about support. That's what he was going. He was really trying to support.
yeah, Perkins. Hey, hey, you know, it was funny. I tried to take Angela Perkins this weekend. She didn't want to go though. She didn't get the connection.
That waitress would have got you. She knew what it was.
Funny. All right. that's fucking funny. All right, man. So we appreciate you guys joining us as always. The conversation was great as always. Two of our top fans, and friends, Angel and Regina, sent in some stuff that they want us to do like a Wheel of Fortune type episode where we spin a wheel and do weird stuff on the wheel. It's a bunch of weird stuff. Obviously, like crazy, like hot peppers or nothing like that. But there's a bunch of, not a bunch, but there's some gross, weird stuff on there. So, we'll we're going to still develop that and kind of get into it. And I ain't talked to you about this, but when we do kind of get into it, like we might do like a fan show every like maybe once a month or something. Yeah. We'll do some questions that fans send in, topics. They all type of like shots and stuff they want us to take. All type of stuff. So we got some stuff in development. Thanks to our top fans. You got any ideas for topics or subjects or challenges or any of that good stuff? Definitely let us know because we're always developing. Trying to develop a more entertaining product for you guys. So as long as we can do that, then we'll be all set. Ideally, I'm looking forward to seeing you guys Wednesday for politics. Full disclosure, I slept through the time this past week. Completely slept through the show, so forgive me. It was a couple things to talk about. Joe Biden signing police brutality acts, and there's a bunch of stuff to talk about, but I completely slept through it. So forgive me. Looking forward to seeing you all Wednesday. Be on the lookout because there probably won't be a show next Sunday. It's Super Bowl Sunday, and it's pretty much a holiday, so we kind of take those days off. But we'll definitely put out a official thing letting you guys know, and hopefully you guys enjoyed the last week of football, if y'all joined us or not. With that being said, salute to the city as always. The Browns had a great year, still proud of them and all that good stuff. Like I said, if y'all need anything, the Cash App is at the bottom. The link to our merchandise is on our page. Our inbox is always open, Facebook, Instagram, podcast is everywhere. So, man, support us any way you can. We appreciate y'all. And I'll see y'all Wednesday. And we probably won't see y'all Sunday, but we'll see y'all the Sunday after that. So y'all take it easy, be safe. Wash your hands, put your mask on and all that good stuff. And we out here.